Welcome back, guys. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be doing a little segment on this channel talking about stocks that have trended upwards or trended downwards in a crazy way with crazy momentum, mainly driven by either Reddit, social media, any of the social media platforms. Uh, so first of all, we want to talk about GameStop, which had a crazy run the last couple days, last week or 2 weeks ago, however long it was. They did have a crazy run. They went from like $50 to like 500 almost, and came tumbling right back down. Currently, they're sitting at about like $50. Feel really bad for anybody who bought at the top. Thankfully, Robinhood and all the other brokerages didn't allow you. However, there is controversy between both of those, whether if it was good or bad for the people. But at the end of the day, a lot of people got saved, and that's a good part. Not everybody bought at the top, which is a great thing to look at. But for this week has been a little crazy with the cannabis stocks. A lot of them had huge run ups. Some of them had 100% run ups, 200, 300%. I know a couple that I was looking at. I didn't play into those to the big ones, but I did have some holdings that I've been holding for a while that have been paying off just because of this. Essentially, what was going on was they were doing another short squeeze, similar to what was going on with GameStop, and it tremendously boosted up all of these cannabis stocks. Not only that, they also had legislation pass, allowing them to grow a little more than normal. So I do want to talk about these stocks. Let me pull a couple of them up. I believe the first one is going to be all right. So the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be Sundial Growers. Currently, it is down 10% today, which is about 32 cents. However, if we look back at the 5-day chart on here, they're still up about 100% from 5 days ago, which they were trading at about $1. So they're up 120% almost. They did hit a high of about almost $4 at 3.95, which would have been a crazy return. I do want to talk about whether it's worth it to invest into these at this at the current moment. I think there's still maybe potential for it to go up. However, there is much higher risk now just because it is already up 100%. If you were holding back where it was $1, $2, whatever, um, you're sitting pretty because at the end of the day, you have risk, but it's not as high as if you bought at $4. Because if you bought at $4, you already lost like 50% of your money. Um, yeah, there is opportunity here. There's opportunities. There's a way to play this. If you want, you can do a short trade where you just go in and out, cut losses or cut wins. Uh, there is opportunity to be made in situations like this. But however, I believe that there is much more risk now than there was a couple days ago. So if you're getting into it just now, just know you're going into it with a lot more risk, and there's a higher chance of you losing 50% of your money just by going into these. But if you were holding at $1, congratulations, y'all got the bag. You guys got a bag because that thing quadrupled four times its original worth. So yeah, let's take a look back. Yeah, a month ago they were sitting under $1. So if you guys were holding, congratulations, you guys made a ton of money. Next one I want to talk about is Tilray. Tilray is another one that's getting a little crazy. Let me see if I can not overlay it over this. I'll just leave it up for you. All right. So next one is going to be Tilray. Looks like they're down about 40% today. However, let's take a look at that. They're up 37% still from $25 around that range. So this is something that happened across the board. Everything looked to be up about, oh, actually, yeah, everything looked to be up about maybe 100%. Looks like everything just straight shot up 100%. And next day they came down to about maybe half of what they were. So there is opportunity in things like this. If you can catch it the first day it starts moving, if you can get into it before it hits these 200%, 100% plays already, and you're sitting pretty. If you can find it, if you can find the trend, if you can you can source that information and find where all this money is going into. There's plenty of ways to make money in this. So if you look at this was a what 3 day trade almost. So it was sitting at 25, 30, and then it just started shooting up between the 8th, 9, and 10. And 10, if you would have bought in at what is the 7th or the 8th, whatever date was open here, if you would have bought in there, even on the 8th or the 9th, you would have still made money. So the first 2 days you're sitting pretty. After the third day, I would say consider taking profits, making your plays free, holding some shares for the rest of your life for free. That would probably be the best solution to something like this. However, there is so much opportunity here. You could make so much money. Um, Another one I want to show you guys that personally didn't go up too crazy. It was PL. It's gonna be the Planet 13 stock. That one didn't shoot up crazy as all these other ones. However, today they are only down 8%, which isn't as bad as the 30% the other ones are down. However, this one isn't they aren't a grower. They're not stock. They're not cannabis growers. They're more of like a storefront. So they take a little bit less of a loss there with the growing stuff, but they did shoot up with everything. So I wanted to show you guys same thing. So they were sitting about $6, $6, $7. They shot up. Same pattern. You see this same pattern for all the stocks all around. If you would have gotten in $6, you would have made quite a bit of money. 7, 8, not as much as the other ones. However, this is one stock that I am holding in my portfolio. I've been holding this one since it's been at $1. So maybe about year to date. Not even then. Yeah, so around maybe like March, May area, they were $1. They didn't really move too much off of the pandemic and everything. They were just they're just floating by. But we did get in like at $1, $1.90 possibly. We had about maybe 50 shares. After that, I did end up buying some more around here, like November, December. I bought in at about an average of like $5. So I have a total of about like 80 to 90 shares, somewhere around there. It's not a lot of shares, but holding all those since $1 and $5, it shot up quite a bit. I made maybe like $400 or $500 just off holding these, and I am considering I'm holding these for a long term. I mean, these weren't plays that I put money into thinking I'm gonna get in and get out. I just put money in, let it sit there. It went from $1 to $7, and that's pretty crazy. That's one great way to make money. Just buy them, let them sit there, and eventually they'll accumulate their own worth. But they did have quite a bit of news come out. I know they are building a new storefront out in California, and they recently begun breaking ground on that. So that's one big reason they moved also. But they also did move off of the short squeeze with every other cannabis stock out there. So yeah, so just wanted to talk to you guys about this current situation of the cannabis stocks. This is currently the week of 2/11, so it's going to be February 11th. We have quite a bit of earnings this week. We have Disney after hours today, so I want to take a look at that. If anything, we'll end up making a video about Disney because I do have quite a big position in Disney. Um, whether we go up or down, I'm holding Disney for the long term. If it goes down, we buy more. If it goes up, potentially take some profits off of some contracts that I'm holding. But I have lots of time with that, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.